Hello. In this video, I am going to go ahead and show you how to access the quantitative data set from which all of our data was gathered through the Google form. I'm going to show you how to access the data set through Google Classroom so that you can then sort the data set in order to analyze the descriptive statistics and create box plots. The first thing you should do is to go to your Google Classroom, and when in Google Classroom, click on our math class, and you will see here the data set that is posted for our period. When you get here, click on the data set, and the data set will open with all of the data that was entered for the given questions. What I would like you to do is to go ahead, click File, and make a copy so that you can store yours inside Google Drive. Okay, now that you have a copy of the class data set inside your Google Drive, I'm going to show you how to sort through the Google Sheet and the data so that you can easily access the desired data and in order so that you can easily and effectively create the stacked box plots inside GeoGebra. What you're going to do first is you want to find your data set that your group is working with. So say my group is working with how many hours a week we play sports. So my data set is right here. What I want to do is I want to take this data set and I want to move it next to the column that says what is your gender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the column at the top, so click the J, and it will highlight the whole column. So I'm going to click here right at J, and I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to drag it to the left, and notice the bold line will tell you that you can move it right there. So now I have my two columns that I want located here. What we want to do next is we want to sort our data so that is arranged from least to greatest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the drop down menu here, and I'm going to click Sort Sheet A to Z. Notice it will take all of my data values and organize them from least to greatest based on this column. I still don't have males and females separated, so what I want to do then is click on this column, what is your gender, and I'm going to click the drop down and then sort the sheet A to Z so that males and females are separated. And if you've done this correctly, you will notice that your data set is organized from 0 to 20, from least to greatest, and separated via gender. Alright, now that we have sorted our data and we have access to it in an organized manner, what we're going to do is go ahead and create the stacked box plots from geogebra.org. How we're going to do this is the first thing is we need to open up a new tab and go to geogebra.org. Okay, once you're in GeoGebra, go ahead and sign in. And you can sign in through Google. Once you're in your GeoGebra account, go ahead and start GeoGebra, and you will get a new GeoGebra screen like so. What we want to do is we want to click the spreadsheet view. So this should look very, very similar to how our sheets looks. And what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of our data for how many hours a week females play sports, and we're going to copy this data. Go back to GeoGebra, and in the cell A1, go ahead and paste this data here. And you should see the data populate. If you're running into issues, you can get my attention. Sometimes shortcuts Control-C for copy and Control-V for paste work. So here you'll see I have my data for the females in our class located here. Then I want to paste in the data for the males. So I highlight all the data. I'm going to copy that data. I used Control-C, or you can double tap on your trackpad on your Chromebook and copy. And then I'm going to go ahead and paste it into cell B1. And you'll see all of the data located here. Now, in order to create the stacked box plots, what you're going to do is click cell A1 and then highlight all of the data. And you'll see all the data is highlighted here. Then click the histogram located here on this icon, and you'll click Multiple Variable Analysis. And when you do this, you should see double stacked box plots located here. So I have my image, and now we want to take this image and paste it into our record sheet and have it so that we can use it in our Google slideshow presentation. How we're going to export it is click on this icon here, and you will see it say export as a picture. Go ahead and click on that, and you should see the icon download here.